wankdunkin, no vision dunkin, and we're back with year 3 of the Madden 22 Tennessee Titans realistic rebuild. If you tuned in to part 2, once again, we did make the playoffs. Was a wild card round, was not a AFC South division title. That went to the juggernaut Jaguars. We did not get a win against the Jaguars. They were the team that eliminated us. They actually defeated us 3 times last season, so they went 3-0 against us. But I think with the offseason that we just had, we should be able to get our crown back, become AFC South champions, make the playoffs 3 years in a row because we made some major upgrades, not just in the draft, but during the free agency period. With that being said, let's waste no more time and let's meet these new additions to this Tennessee Titans roster. Quarterback, it was one of them. No, we did not draft a Malik Willis type young quarterback to replace Tannehill at some point. No, we traded Tannehill, I think, to my Minnesota Vikings. I think he's over there. Got some extra draft picks out of him. We had 10 draft picks. They also signed Marcus Mariota, so they're not going to go with Kellen Mond. But Tannehill is going to thrive over there, I hope, in Minnesota. Wish them all the best. But we got Aaron freaking Rodgers, my birthday twin, so I'm sitting there free agency. Y'all know him and Brady are there usually after year 2, going into a year 3. And with, the reports coming out with Rodgers, having a home in Tennessee, at some point this was like a potential team that he could have chose to go to, even though he did go back to Green Bay. But I could still see somewhere down the line, if he's not happy in Green Bay not winning, this could have been a reality, and it still can be a reality at some point. I brought back A.J. Brown to, pair him up with Derrick Henry. This offense, like I said in the last video, with Aaron Rodgers, this team will no longer be one-dimensional. It's not going to be run Derrick Henry, run Derrick Henry, run Derrick Henry. The defense load everybody up in the box. They know what we're doing. They try to stop us. You either stop it or you do. Now we have Aaron Rodgers. That makes us a little bit more unpredictable. We can throw the ball down the field now, and that'll make us a more balanced offense. And let's check out the season that he had with the Green Bay Packers last season. He did that his last season with Green Bay. I hope we can get that same type of reduction. I know we're not using the Green Bay playbook. It is a Tennessee Titans playbook. But Aaron Rodgers will hopefully help us tighten the fuck up. We have no backup quarterbacks. Well, we did take this guy in the draft, and I hope he can learn a little bit, learn a thing or two from A-Rod, but we have Aaron Rodgers as our quarterback. Running back will be Derrick Henry. Still got Evans, still got Deontay Foreman, but this was one of the steals of the draft. We took this guy, Stephen Holiday, right? Projected to go undrafted. 6th-round pick. Hidden dev trait. I want to try to develop him as our backup running back. We got Deontay Evans going to a contract year. Foreman was just a power back goal line guy for us. And then looking at the stats, he can carry, he can ball carry vision. Break tackle is okay. Spin move, juke move, all that can catch a little bit. I think we could develop Stephen Holiday, and he's a scheme fit, as our backup running back. But he helps the running back room out with that hidden depth trait. Blossom Game, who had a hell of a, not just games last season, big season for him. He had 84 yards, 4 touchdowns. He also made the Pro Bowl. He's a starting fullback. I hope we can have that same type of production going into this year 3. A.J. Brown, once again, 1,000-yard seasons. Might even get even bigger numbers now that he has a quarterback, not knocking anything on Tannehill, but a Hall of Famer quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. Also, new contract, got that done, and now we got him an elite quarterback. A.J. Brown, retaining to Madden 22, is going to be a Tennessee Titan for the whole rebuild. Richie James Jr. It was a name I was looking at in the preseason last season, right? And y'all know I saw the college, Middle Tennessee State. I'm like, let's bring him, to Tennessee. Didn't have enough money to sign him in the preseason last season, but we did have enough money. Offered him a cheap deal, too, in the free agency period. Signed him, and I brought him in just to be like a wide receiver 3, maybe wide receiver 4, right? I look at the dude's stats. He played in Seattle last season. 83 catches, 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. Didn't make the Pro Bowl, but what? And I got him on a cheap contract. Didn't even know he had that type of season. Sean Kraft was Rookie of the Year when it came to the AFC. And then we drafted this guy, Jerry Benfield, 94 speed, 95 accelerations. He will be like a wide receiver 4, but mainly return man. That's what we drafted him for. Special teams matter, so we wanted to get something in the return game. Will Dissly going into a second season with us, had a decent season. Spencer Bush going into his second season with us. I love our 2 tight end system. Left tackle Taylor Lewan, who had an outstanding first season, only gave up 1 sack, and then last season he just was the complete opposite of that, gave up double-digit sacks from the left tackle position. Stanton going into his second season. Robbie Baker was our 3rd-round pick. Hidden Dev is going to plug and play start over the Roger Saffold, who we let go, and we got younger on the offensive line. Center, we got Dylan Redunds going into his second season of center, 3rd season overall. Still got Nate Davis on the inside, brought in Earl Warford. Had to bring in a couple of these 58, 59 overall guys like Sam Jones and Warford just to fill out the depth chart. And then Russell Okung, bringing him back, had a decent season, under 10 sacks last season. I love what he did. So we decided to give him another contract. But Paul Stuckey, we took in the 2nd round. Kind of reached for him now, 68 overall, but he is only 21 years old, 6'7", great pass protector, and he can learn. Maybe beat out Russell Okung for the starting job, but he's at least going to learn this season behind him. And then left end, we got J.J. Watt. Signed him, bringing him and Aaron Rodgers together here in Tennessee. And then look at those TFLs last season, 12 sacks also in Arizona. Big season for him. I hope he can do that here. Pair him up with Jeff Simmons. Defense is going to be better. We were a top 5 defense, by the way, last season. J.J. Watt hopefully is going to help that out. But Matt Thompson, like I said, we had 10 draft picks. 72 overall out of Alabama, 23 years old. And, if I didn't get J.J. Watt, he was going to start. But he doesn't have to play right away. He can sit and learn behind J.J. Watt, kind of like the offensive tackle position that we got. He can sit behind and learn a little bit. Jeff Simmons, pair him up with J.J. Watt. Jeff Simmons has been a beast. Still got that X factor going for him. And then Justin Vasher was our 1st-round pick. We needed a nose tackle. No more Brandon Williams, who was a Band-Aid last season, retired on us. So got younger at defensive tackle, got better, still got Walsh going into his 2nd season. And then left outside linebacker, we still have Bud Dupree. Keeps getting robbed of the dev trade. Actually, we say about $8 million if I trade him, cut him. But he's been good for us. And he just keeps getting screwed when it comes to dev trade. Like, went up superstar dev, went to normal. Went back to star dev, back to normal. So just keep getting robbed. Still got Rashad Weaver. Jimmy Carlisle, who was our 1st-round pick last season, led the team in tackles. He's going to start once again. And then when you look at it, it's like, okay, we got Monty Rice. I just brought in Malcolm Smith, former Super Bowl MVP for my Seattle Seahawks. We have a middle linebacker, too, and I'm going to get to that a little bit later. Still got Harold Landry, led our team in sacks last season. Still got Identity, who's developing nicely. Caleb Farley, Fulton, and Molden, they're all, developing really nicely. All young. We don't even have like a veteran presence in the cornerback room, and they're doing really good. I think we were, top 5 when it came to defensive passing yards last season, so we're doing really good there with the young guys. Kevin Byard helping them out, I guess, a little bit. And then at strong safety, Amani Hooker, getting the dev trait last season, in season up to star, got rewarded with a new contract. But this guy right here, Quentin Ulrich, 6'2", 216, right? Just drafted him. They was like a 4th-round pick. Oh, hidden dev. He's also hybrid, 216. He's going to play sub-middle linebacker. When I moved him to middle linebacker, he went all the way down to a 60 overall. So I'm going to keep him listed as a strong safety, but he will be sub linebacker 2 or 1. Kicker, Alec Haynes. At kicker, no more Sam Fickle. Alec Haynes is going to start for us at kicker because we don't have any other option, but we drafted him in the 5th round. And then Brett Kern, give him his team captain spot back. He is going to be our punter, regardless if he lost depth trade or not. He is really decent. And I think we might have another team captain slot available. We do. I would have given it to Taylor Lewan. But with his play last season, actually, he still has it. Who could we give this to? Harold Landry. I think Harold Landry deserves it. A.J. Brown could also be another one. And I think that's what I might do. If we have another slot, if we don't have another slot available, I think I'm going to strip Taylor Lewan. Yep, I'm going to strip Taylor Lewan. And I'm going to give it to A.J. Brown. Taylor Lewan, you have to earn your team captain slot available back. We're going to give it to A.J. Brown right now. And after that, that is the roster, that is the team, that is the squad. Now we're just going to simulate no injuries, but Aaron Rodgers, Jeff Simmons, all them boys, A.J. Brown, they will not be playing in the preseason. We're going to go into the regular season healthy as we can be because we expect to win this season. Don't really have any position battles going on. We do win the first preseason game. Let's see if we can win the second one against the 49ers. We have a camp standout. I want to see who is standing out. And that is going to be Jimmy Carlisle, the middle linebacker. So I'm going to say tackling. He did lead the team in tackles last season, and his tackling goes up 5+. And then the last preseason game against the Arizona Cardinals, let's go 2-1. And we do. We don't have to cut 10 people. Let's look at the stats and see how everybody did. Looking at the quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers did not play. But 5 touchdowns for Robbie Sutton. He's playing against backups. But these guys did not do bad. Even the offensive line, the backup lineman, only giving up 1 sack in 3 preseason games. De'Aaron Evans was really good. Foreman, Holiday, those guys had touchdowns. I know Holiday has a hit of death. I have to play him a lot if he wants to keep it, so I might just have to play him over De'Aaron Evans and Deontay Foreman. Receiver, Sean Kraft was a beast in the preseason. Undrafted, what a story. Undrafted free agent, signed him in preseason last season, was a star dev already, won Rookie of the Year, and now look at him. He's a wide receiver too. The rookie, Jerry Benfield, did good. Where the hell is Richie James? So Richie James had a touchdown. O-line, who gave up? Stuckey, like I said, he's not going to be ready to start the season. And then 2 picks for Jimmy Carlisle. Looking at the TFLs, we had 3 for Matt Thompson, 2 sacks for Matt Thompson. He's learning a lot already from J.J. Watt. And then pick for Malcolm Smith. 3 for 3 for the rookie kicker. All the rookies playing really, really, really good this season, this preseason. And now we do have to make our 10 cuts. So I think both quarterbacks behind Aaron Rodgers earned a spot on the team, so we will not be releasing or demoting any of them to the practice squad. Running back, I really don't know. Evans was good, but I need Holiday to play, not only to develop, but to at least keep his star dev. He might even be superstar. You never know. So I kind of want to play him over Evans, but we'll see how it goes. Receiver, we got Richie James, Brown, Kraft, Benfield, Fitzpatrick, and then everybody else after that. I mean, I like this Valentine dude and Max Mays. I like them. Also had this Max Mays dude. He had number 12. So I had to give him number 19 because Aaron Rodgers had number 1. Now he has his, number 12. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't need this guy. So Max Mays, just because you tried to steal Aaron Rodgers' number, you will be going to the practice squad. Tight end, we should be good. We do have a lot of extra offensive linemen. I think this guy, Felix Thurston, who we drafted, is not ready. So we're going to move him to the practice squad. Also a little bit underweight, 295. Could move him to center. And then left end. So Daryl Hankins can go on the PS. We got Munchison there. Amari Diggs can go. What about defensive tackle? So Steele, don't even know how he got here. He can also go on the practice squad. Left outside linebacker should be good. Middle should be good. Right should be good. Cornerbacks, I know we probably have a bunch of them. We have a guy named Antonio Brown. Donald Penn. Not the offensive lineman, Donald Penn. And then Quinn Aldridge is staying on the team. I kind of want to get rid of Antoine Brooks because I don't know how he got here. Let's see how many more people we have to cut. Maybe Antoine Brooks will be one. We do have to cut 3 people, though. We do have to cut 3 people. Antonio Brown. Now we're down to 2. Maybe Clyde Dixon as well. Because we have extra safeties that could, come in and play corner a little bit. And then we have an extra D lineman, so we don't need Tevin Baggs either. So we'll move him to the practice squad. So that'll do it. That'll be the final team now. And let's upgrade the players, adjust the lineup, reset the depth chart, and then we'll be ready for year 3. We kick off the season against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm expecting big things. I expect another winning season. I expect another playoff appearance. I expect maybe a couple of playoff wins. Hell, with Aaron Rodgers, you have Aaron Rodgers. It's really Super Bowl. Super Bowl, damn it. So going to the depth chart, we have Aaron Rodgers now. Derrick Henry. I really want to put in Holiday just to see what he can do. And with that depth trait. A.J. Brown. I want to start Sean Kraft over Richie James. And then, let's see, Valentine, McMath, Bush, Disley. And then we have Taylor Lewan. We got Younger at left guard. Dylan Redon. So our offensive line starting to look a little bit younger. Everybody, besides the two tackles, the outside, Lil Cool, Akun, and Lawan, they're the old guys. And then inside we got younger. Left end, we got J.J. Watt, Thompson. Yep, I like that. Defensive tackle, Vasher. And then I guess we could put Thompson over here. Let's do Thompson right here as our third defensive tackle. We can actually have him as our back. We'll do third. Left outside linebacker will be Bud Dupree. Middle can be Jimmy Carlisle. Monty Rice, Malcolm Smith, that's fine. Right outside linebacker was Harold Landry. Cornerback, Caleb Farley, Fulton, Molden, Jackson. And then the fifth guy is not going to be Kevin Byard. It can be the hybrid dude, really. Yeah, let's do him because he's a hybrid. Free safety, Soro, Brooks, that's fine. And let's do that. Special teamers, we're going to have Benfield. That's what we drafted him for. And then they have the rookie Holiday. But I kind of want to do De'Aaron Evans because Holiday is going to be running the ball a little bit more. So De'Aaron Evans will go to a special teams type role. And then punt return can be Ricky James and a little bit of Kraft and a little bit of Caleb Farley. And then Benfield, of course. And then kickoff start will be Brett Kern. Long snapper will be Nate Davis. Third down running back will be Derrick Henry, followed by Blasingame and De'Aaron Evans. Power back is going to be Derrick Henry, Foreman, and De'Aaron Evans. So Holiday wouldn't get in, right? Yeah, let's put him over De'Aaron Evans. And a slot receiver will be Kraft, followed by Benfield and Fitzpatrick. But I'm going to put Richie James right there. Or should we put the tight end Bush? I'll put the tight end Bush there. And then Benfield is right there. That's fine. Left end, we're going to go with Bud Dupree. And Rashad Weaver. Right, we're going to go with Landry. Defensive tackle will be... Okay, so this is going to have to be Jeff Simmons, J.J. Watt, and then Vasher, right? So on this side, we can do Thompson. And then sub linebacker will be safety Aldridge. It will be Carlisle. And I'm guessing Monty Rice is going to have to be. It's going to have to be Monty Rice, right? It's going to have to be Monty Rice. And then slot cornerback, Elijah Molden, Chris Jackson, and Antoine Brooks. But we could also do like Aldridge right here. And then Chris Jackson. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That is the team going into year 3. And I like it. Even though our overalls went down, we're not 79, 80s anymore. We are 78 overall, 80 defense, 77 offense. The camp standout. That is our middle linebacker, Carlisle. And, oh, man, it's that poised. I thought I was poised. But he should have a good game. He should have a breakout game. He's middle linebacker starting. I'm going to say for the goal, even though we have Aaron Rodgers, this is the first season, I'm going to say about 11 wins. So, I mean, that would be making the playoffs. So, hell, we're making the playoffs. We're making the playoffs, damn it. Aaron Rodgers, Mike Vrabel, we make the playoffs every damn year. We expect to make the playoffs. And Mike Vrabel does get fired or anything. I don't think he deserves to. I don't think he should. We'll just take over if that does indeed happen. But looking at the prospects, there's 2 quarterbacks at the top of the board. We do have Aaron Rodgers, could retire at any time, too. Could use a wide receiver 3 if Richie James doesn't do anything. Bunch of quarterbacks. We'll be quarterbacks after I get Aaron Rodgers, right? But we're not worried about next season, off season yet. We have to worry about the season that is upon us right now. How do we fare against the Steelers in week 1 with a new quarterback and Aaron Rodgers here in Tennessee, and we lose? We only scored 10 freaking points. So, Offense not off to a good start. We ran the ball, couldn't pass it, 3 turnovers. Aaron Rodgers, 19.4 quarterback rating this game to Gardner Minshew. This game, bro. Terrible performance. J.J. Watt had a great game, great debut game. No interceptions. Field goal was missed, but the rookie making a 57-yarder in his debut. But not a good start for Aaron Rodgers. Not a good start for Aaron Rodgers. I want to get that running back in a little bit more. So for the third down back, he's going to have to play a little bit over Evans. So, yeah, we'll do that. But, man, what a bad game from Aaron Rodgers. Was not expecting that. That was horrible. That was terrible. That was garbage. 19.4 quarterback rating. And then this damn cutscene. Bad start. We get Russell Okung back from injury. Now we have the Browns, so I don't know who their quarterback is. When we were looking to trade Tannehill, they were one of the options that we could have traded to, but I knew we were going to play them in the AFC at some point. Didn't want them to get better. If they don't have a quarterback, so be it. 31-20, though, we get our first win of the season. Offense scoring 31 points. Love to see that. We ran the ball. The passing yards are still not there, but we didn't turn the ball over. That's one good thing. And 3 touchdowns for Aaron Rodgers. Not a lot of passing yards. 13 of 19. We have a rookie quarterback. 101 yards for Derrick Henry, 20 yards for the rookie Holiday, and then Blasingame gets a touchdown. Kraft, A.J. Brown, both getting TDs. TD for Will Dissly. Austin Hooper, who signed with the Titans in real life, getting a touchdown for the Browns. 2 sacks for Bud Dupree, Caleb Farley, Chris Jackson, who's our 4th cornerback. Y'all know I love them 4th cornerbacks. And we make our field goals with our rookie kicker. Get our first win of the season to go to 1-1. Love to see that from the offense. I do want to see more passing yards, though, from Aaron Rodgers. I know we're going to run the ball with Derrick Henry. Maybe we're just working Aaron Rodgers slowly into the offense. They have us top 10 at number 8, taking a left tackle out of Alabama. 8 impact blocking. Wouldn't hate the pick, but we just took a guy in the second round that's going to sit behind Russell Okung. Probably going to start midway the season. So TV game against the Texans division game. Taylor Lewan, Richie James Jr. back from injury. Make sure our slot receiver is the way we set it up. No, it is not. No, it is not. So we'll just leave it like that. Actually, let's change that around a little bit. Let's do it how I had it. I had Benfield and I had the tight end. But first TV game of the season, first division game of the season. Can we beat the Texans on the road? I think we've swept them past 2 seasons, and we beat them again, 24-14. Offense doing good, defense doing really good, holding them to 14 points. We shut the running game down. There we go with the 200 passing yards, no turnovers from Aaron Rodgers. He's taking it personal. That first game, 19.4 quarterback rating, 3 interceptions. He's taking it personal, no turnovers, back-to-back games, very efficient back-to-back games. 100 yards for Derrick Henry. And A.J. Brown, Kraft, they were really good. Touchdown for Richie James Jr. coming back from that injury. And we get 2 sacks for J.J. Watt, Harold Landry, Christian Fulton. Man, what a tandem. J.J. Watt, Harold Landry, Jeff Simmons, Bud Dupree. I like it. I like a lot. We're getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. We have a breakout player scenario. We are 2-1, Jaguars 3-0. And it is Christian Fulton. Think he's a normal dev trying to go up to star dev. Him and Caleb Farley would both be star. And we do have a new injury. Check it out, see who it is. And it is Taylor Lewan, broken collarbone. So with him out, I think the second round pick, right tackle that's sitting behind and was going to overtake Russell Okung, is going to get in a little bit early. He's going to start at left tackle, see what he can do there. Actually, what I really should do is move Okung over to left tackle. That's what we're going to do. Move Okung over to left tackle. And we're going to put Stuckey here at the right tackle position. Oh, my God. What am I doing? So Stuckey at right tackle, and then Okong is going to be at left tackle. There we go. Put all the pressure on the rookie. And now we have the 1-2 Saints. Don't even know who their quarterback is. 3-0 Jaguars. I need them to lose. I need us to keep on winning, and we win again 24-21. So after that terrible game, terrible performance from Aaron Rodgers in week 1, we go on a 3-game winning streak. We still can't pass the ball a whole lot, but no turnovers after that 3-interception game. Ian Book was their quarterback. No sacks given up. 93 yards rushing. Our backup running back really isn't doing anything. Might lose that depth chart. You might just go back to De'Aaron Evans. Kraft, 41 yards and a touchdown. Stephen Holiday, though, gets a reception touchdown. 4 sacks given up from Andre Dillard, and that's 2.5 from Harold Landry, 2 from Bud Dupree, 1 from J.J. Watt. Elijah Bolden, Christian Fulton did have a half a sack, no interceptions. Could have went up depth chart, 56-yarder from our rookie kicker. He already made a 57-yarder, I think, week 1, so he does have a big leg on him. We have another breakout player scenario. Let's see if Christian Fulton hit it, and he did not, even though he had a half a sack this game. Knows what to be doing. We have a TV game against the 3-1 Falcons. Don't even know who their quarterback is. And now we have Harold Landry once again trying to go up the X Factor. Didn't hit it last season. Can he hit it this season? 35-19. I don't think he hit it. Got our asses beat by the Falcons, 35-19, Sunday night football game. We stopped the run, ran the ball. We even outpassed them, but the turnovers came back. 4 touchdown performance from Matt Ryan. We did get 4 sacks, though. We did get pressure. This Stephen Holiday dude is just not it with the depth chart. And what a coming out game for Sean Kraft. $145, 9 catches, no touchdowns, though. Couldn't find his way into the end zone. Just got a lot of yards. And Harold Landry, he might have did it. He might have did it. The rookie Vasher getting his first career sack. Richie Grant picked us off twice, and this rookie field goal kicker is on point. Not his accuracy is like a 66, but he's showing that he's really accurate. And Harold Landry, did he do it? Did he go up the X Factor? What? What? Wait, hold the fuck on here. They knocked him down a star. Okay, that's right. I think he is star. But, hey, we get Jeff Simmons from superstar to X Factor. We get, yeah, that's right. We get Harold Landry from star to superstar, and we got Amani Hooker from normal to star. So we did all 3, different upgrades that you can possibly get. Paul Stuckey, Okung, both back from injury. Jeff Simmons back from ill. Hold on. They're going to mess up my depth chart. I know they are. So we get Jeff Simmons back, right? Let's check out the rush left in. So, yeah, I knew they were going to do this shit. Bud Dupree, Harold Landry, and then this should be Jeff Simmons, J.J. Watt, Vasher. The running backs, I'm thinking about changing back to De'Aaron Evans. Where the hell is Deontay Foreman? This game... If he's not hurt, he better be hurt. I think they cut Deontay Foreman. We get a practice squad player stolen from us, Russell Okung. Let's make sure that he is in at left tackle. They put him in at right tackle. Okay, so be it. Taylor Lewan's coming. Oh, my God, bro. What are they doing? If you're going to put Okung on that side, put Stuckey on that side. Simple. Another TV game, though, back-to-back. Setup game. TV, 0-5 Patriots, winless Patriots. We're going to lose this game. Then we have a bye week next week. We're going to need it after taking this L. And we actually beat down a winless team, 42 points, 42-21, Sunday night football game. We shut the running game down, a lot of passing yards, no turnovers, great on third down. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, only 1 sack, giving up the best game so far for Aaron Rodgers' Tennessee Titans career. And then Stephen Holiday, 60 yards, best game of his career so far. All it took was for us to release Deontay Foreman for some reason. 2 touchdowns for Kraft. He's starting to turn up and get hot. Richie James, touchdown for him. 2 sacks for Bud Dupree. Monty Hooker gets a pick. 2 for 2. This rookie kicker is killing it. Rookie of the year candidate right there for that kicker. And the Titans going into a bye week at week 7. We are 4-2. Not a bad start, especially after that first game. It was just a complete mess. We have a weekly award winner, Aaron Rodgers. And now we need to look at the contracts to see who is up, who is due for a new contract. And that would be, King Henry all day. Bringing him back. Don't care. Don't care if he's past 30 years old at that point. We're bringing him back. Let's do 46 mil. We get him back. Jeff Simmons, we get him back on a 4-year deal. 81 mil. Get him back. Aaron Rodgers, we're going to have to wait to see if he retires. Same thing with J.J. Watt. Same thing with Taylor Lewan. Christian Fulton, I do want back. I would take a 4-year deal. 17 and a half. Yeah, let's do that. Get Christian Fulton back. De'Aaron Evans, we're going to wait. And everybody else will wait. So we'll wait on the older guys like J.J. Watt, Aaron Rodgers, Taylor Lewan. They can wait. But we get Derrick Henry. We get Jeff Simmons back. Probably the faces on the offensive, defensive side. We're going to upgrade the players. Let's see. De'Aaron Evans. No, we're not going to do him. Matt Thompson, Kraft, we're not going to do. We have hidden dev traits. I just can't remember everybody. I know Vasher was one. He's probably not going to be revealed yet because he's like rush defensive tackle 3, even though he is starting at nose tackle. Yeah, he's still hidden. I know the running back and the left guard. We'll do pass protector. Might have to move him out to tackle at some point. Let's do agile once. His should be revealed. He's starting at left guard, so he's star, and then we don't know what the running back is just yet. Actually, he's right here. 2 points. That's a good sign. He might be superstar. Never know. But his overall is going to go up a little bit faster. Those 2 points. And we still don't know, even though he's running back too. Okay, whatever you say. Whatever you say. But week 7, we got Derrick Henry under contract now. We got Jeff Simmons under contract. And mock draft 2 is out. We have the 1-5 Colts. The Colts have been horrible in this damn rebuild. We were number 8. We moved down a little bit, and we are now at 21, taking a middle linebacker. I mean, we have that safety that's playing sub linebacker too. So, is he even getting, like, snaps? I feel like he's not. I haven't seen his name a whole lot. And that's Quentin Ulrich. Do we have 4 hidden dev players? The safety, the running back, the left guard, defense tackle. Yeah, we got 4 of them. 4 hidden dev players. He does have 24 tackles, so yeah, he is playing. He's almost been revealed too. But week 8, we have the 1-5 Colts. This looks like a setup. Looks like a setup game. We're not going to know Vasher just yet, since he is sub defensive tackle number 3. Can we beat the worst team in our division? 1-5 Colts. They are at home. So I won't be surprised if we do lose, and we lose by 2 freaking points, bro. 2 points. 2 points. Jonathan Taylor, and we turned the ball over. Story of the game. Jonathan Taylor, 2 picks from Aaron Rodgers. We did sack Jameis Winston 5 times. Kraft with a rushing touchdown. A.J. Brown, 100 yards receiving. Cam Robinson got bullied by Harold Landry, Jeff Simmons, and J.J. Watt. Monty Rice getting a half a sack. No interceptions. Field goal. I love that kicker, man. What a draft pick in the 5th round. He has been balling kicker. But now the battle of the 2 teams that have been at the top of the AFC, we won it. We won the division the first season, and then they won it the second season. We get Taylor Lewan back from injury. That's big. It's going to help out the rushing game, also the passing game, if he doesn't give up a lot of sacks. Another TV game. We do have a new injury. We need to win this game because they beat us 3 times last season and the tie. Man, Carlisle's out. Carlisle is out. But why? So we got Ulrich, Rice, and Brooks, but we're going to do Malcolm Smith. And now the rookie strong safety is going to have to step it up. Beat the Jaguars. We can't go 0-4 against them the last 4 meetings, and we are going to. Man, We can't beat them. They are the juggernauts that they always are in these rebuilds. We're on a 2-game losing streak. We lose on Monday Night Football game. We haven't had that much good luck when it comes to TV games in this rebuild so far. And 2 touchdowns for Aaron Rodgers, 3 touchdowns for Trevor Lawrence. Buck 32. I mean, the rookie Stephen Holiday, he's starting to come along, blossom as a backup running back. Richie James Jr., 2 touchdowns. 2 sacks for Jeff Simmons. They missed a field goal. We don't even attempt one. And we are a slow, unsteady 4-4. Colts 2-6. Can we beat them? Keep them in the bottom of the AFC South. I see the Texans trying to make a little comeback, and we beat the Colts by 1 point. So we can't beat. They were 0-5 when we played them. We lost by 2? They were 1-5 when we played them. Excuse me. We lost by 2, and then we beat them by 1. The Colts, we're like on the same level as them right now, and that is not good for us. But we do get the dub at the end of the day. We sacked Jameis 6 times this game. The first meeting was 5. Not shut down, but he didn't run all over us. Jacoby Myers again. Sim God. Kraft having a breakout season. And then Bud Dupree. Monty Rice is having a breakout season. He's getting more playing time. J.J. Watt, Justin Vasher, the rookie. Kicker, Greg the Leg misses for them. And that costed them the game. They don't miss that. They make that field goal, they win, and they beat us by 2 points again. Man, that's crazy. Now we got the Seahawks, who won the Super Bowl last season with Richie James, who we now have at receiver. They're 5-5. We're 5-4. We have to go on the road to Seattle. Jaguars leading the division at 7-2, and we beat them 28-13. I hope Richie James had a big game, kind of a revenge game for him. Sunday Night Football game, too. And we just shut the running game down, ran the ball. We did turn the ball over a couple of times. We were really good on third down. We shut them down on third down conversions. And Russell Wilson had himself a bad day. Derrick Henry and the rookie Stephen Holiday is starting to come along as a backup running back. A.J. Brown was really good playing against his friend DK Metcalf. Kraft is having a breakout season. Richie James had 3 catches for 40 yards, 39 to be exact. And 2 sacks for Jeff Simmons, 1 sack for Harold Landry, 2 picks for Caleb Farley. No field goal, but 2 for 2 for Jake Elliott. And we moved to 6-4. Now we have another breakout player scenario. This is our 3rd one of the season. And this is going to be Caleb Farley, who just had a couple of picks. Get him to, I think he's a star dev. Try to get him up to superstar dev. He might be normal. I can't really remember. Him and Christian Fulton, I get them mixed up. And we get Jimmy Carlisle, our middle linebacker, back from injury. Let's put him back as our sub linebacker 1, along with our strong safety as a sub linebacker 2. Yep, Monty Rice, who's having a good season. Glad to have our middle linebacker back. Week 12, though, we are 6-4. Now we have the Carolina Panthers, the Battle of the Powder Blues, along with the Chargers. Can we beat the Panthers on the road? And we lose in overtime. This is like inconsistent. Up and down, seesaw season. I hate having those type of seasons. We win a couple games, we lose a couple games. Losing overtime, we lost our last 2 overtime games going back to last season. The Panthers are really good on third down with 10 third down conversions. We didn't give up any sacks. The offense is really good. We just couldn't stop Christian McCaffrey. And Chuba Hubbard had 2 touchdowns. Will Fuller got his revenge against us. We let him go. Traded him to the Panthers along with Zach Cunningham, and Will Fuller went off on us. He was really pissed that we traded him away after 1 season. Let's see how Zach Cunningham led their team in tackle. So them boys were pissed off. Our rookie safety, I saw that he had an interception. Our rookie kicker misses a field goal, but Zach Cunningham and Will Fuller, they gave it to us. Got their revenge against us. So good for them. Good for them. We are 6-5, though. We have breakout player scenario. That was Caleb Farley. I know he didn't hit it. He didn't have any interceptions. He was really quiet out there. So he is not going to get the new dev trait. Week 13, another TV. We've been on TV a lot. We've lost, I think, all of the TV games. Might have won 1. Now we have the 5-6 Bucks, who no longer have Brady. I don't know who their QB is, but we lose 28-25. Lose by a field goal. I hope our rookie kicker did not miss. Once again, lose 2 games. We win 2 games, and then we lose 2 games. Monday Night Football game. We outrushed them. They outpassed us because of their playbook. Stop making it's Jacoby Brissett. They got to stop making the sim so reliable on just the playbook. Like, if I wanted to, I could switch to a Chiefs playbook, Bucks playbook, and we would throw for like damn near 5,000, 6,000 yards every season. But there's no fun in that. Aaron Rodgers with a rushing touchdown. Kraft is having a big season. He's like wide receiver 2 and in the slot right now. J.J. Watt, I swear if that's Caleb Farley with that interception, I'm going to be so mad. Carlisle getting the interception coming back from injury. And we are, 5-6, 5-5, 6-5, 6-6, something like that. We are 6-6. Only one game, though. One game behind the Jacksonville Jaguars. We got the 9-3 Bengals, though, on our hands in this next game. And then Monty Rice is out with injury. He's our sub-middle linebacker 3. Don't really care who fills in for him. Caleb Farley is back from injury. Didn't even know he was out. Must have got hurt in the Bucs game. Do need to upgrade the players. Our strong safety, Quinn Ulrich. Let's see if he's been revealed. We're going to do run support. I know he's not an X Factor. I don't think I've ever seen like an X Factor that low. He is only a star. The running back Holiday should be revealed. Now, he's probably only star. How do we not know? I don't get it. He's backup running back. How do we not know? How do we not know? Do I have to start him at running back? 9-3 Bengals need to upset them, get our 7th win of the season to remain over 500, and we do. And we continue that trend of we win 2, we lose 2, and we break that 2-game losing streak. 28-24, big win over the probably top seeded AFC in the Cincinnati Bengals. They outpassed us. We outrushed them. We're still turning the ball over too many times, like more times than we did when we had Ryan Tannehill on the team. Offensive line is playing better this season. 2 touchdowns for our backup running back. De'Aaron Evans got a touchdown. $145 for Tyler Boyd. Don't know what's going on with our secondary. They're like falling off this season a little bit. J.J. Watt's having a great season for us. Jimmy Carlisle, back-to-back games with interceptions ever since coming back from his injury. And we are 7-6, knocking on the door at the playoffs. We are tied with the Jaguars. You can't count the Texans out. Even the Colts are making a little comeback. Now, the Jaguars, they beat us again. This would be the 5th time that they beat us. Or 6th time. They will have swept us back-to-back seasons, including the playoffs. This is the battle for the number 1 spot in the AFC South. We have to beat them. Can't take a L. And we finally snapped the streak of losing to the Jaguars. We take back control of the AFC South. We're a couple games over 500, 8 wins, knocking on the door, making the playoffs. And it was an even game. Winning the overtime, we got our overtime mojo back. Aaron Rodgers did not have a good game, but Stephen Holiday, the rookie running back, and De'Aaron Evans and Derrick Henry, the running game was really good. And Sean Kraft and A.J. Brown. Sean Kraft is having a breakout season following up his rookie of the year of the AFC season. J.J. Watt, him and Jeff Simmons are killing it. And the D-line getting a lot of pressure. Caleb Farley. And Haynes has a horrible day. But 2 of those field goals were blocked. He only missed 1, but that looks bad, with the Stacks missing 3 field goals, going 1 of 4. Made the game much harder than it should have been. Shouldn't have won the overtime. But our special teams was trash. The Texans, bro, 7-7. What a comeback for the Texans. You gotta give them a round of applause for that. They are making a comeback. They might even win the division. Like, forget coming in 2nd place over the Jaguars, knocking the Jaguars down. They might even top us and win the AFC South. So we need to watch out for these Texans. They're dangerous right now. They're really hot. But let's try to stop them. Let's cool them down a little bit. Get our 9th win of the season. And we do 35-14. We're 1 win away from double-digit wins. Probably a playoff guaranteed spot. And we shut the running game down. They outpassed us. No turnovers. Aaron Rodgers is really good. Not a lot of passing yards from him, but we're getting a lot of pressure with our D-line. $137 for Henry. And I'm telling you, slowly but surely, Stephen Holiday is coming into his own. That hidden dev trait is not a fluke. Receiving, don't know who that guy is, but he went off. Kraft. Our receivers really didn't do that much. Will Dissly did have 2 touchdowns. We just straight up bullied Titus Howard. Vasher was really good. Jeff Simmons, Harold Landry, Elijah Molden, the whole secondary, the cornerbacks, the D linemen, the linebackers, they were all really good. The edge rushers, they got a lot of pressure. on Deshaun Watson, who just got suspended 6 games in real life. It just came out. He will be suspended the first 6 games. So the Browns are going to be going with Josh Rosen or Jacoby Brissett. Now we have the Ravens, who went to the Super Bowl last season, lost to the Seattle Seahawks, had MVP Lamar Jackson, but now they fall to 7-8, a game that they need to win to try to stay alive. We can knock them out of the playoffs. I did say this was one of the teams. We're ready to win now. This is one of the teams that we had to topple. You know, it's always going to be the Browns. It's always going to be the Jaguars. It's always going to be the Chiefs. Always going to be the Ravens. Knock out the Ravens now. If we win this game, I think we've clinched the division. If we win this game, or if the Jaguars or the Texans lose, we clinch the AFC South title, and we will make the playoffs for a third straight season. We will get our second division title of the rebuild here in year 3. So let's do it. Let's get 10 wins. We had 9 wins last season. We're going to make it hard on ourselves. The Texans, the Jaguars are not going to win it. Colts are not going to win it. It's going to be between us and the Texans, and who's standing our way? The 13-3 Kansas City Chiefs. We have to beat the Chiefs. I hope the Colts beat the Texans, because we could possibly lose the division. Did we sweep the Texans? We beat them there. Yeah, we swept the Texans. So I think we're good for the playoffs. 3 turnovers. You can't do that. It probably was Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, he had a bad game. Lamar Jackson had an MVP-type game. Derrick Henry, Stephen Holiday, 2 touchdowns. He's coming into his own. Kraft. I think Kraft and Holiday have been like the surprises on the offensive side this season. And then on defense, I would say our middle linebacker, Carlisle. A lot of our second-year players having a great sophomore season. Our rookie kicker having a great season. And now, who stands in our way? The juggernaut, Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes-led Chiefs stand in our way of trying to win a division and make it. Let's take a look at the playoff picture, because I want to make sure if we lose this game and we lose the division to the Texans, so we're number 3, Texans are 6, so we both could get in. We could swap spots. So get the standings to see if we have an X by our name and see if we clinched. And we have not clinched yet. Clinch just yet. But we got to do it here. Get the Kansas City Chiefs at home, get our 10th win of the season, and we beat the Chiefs. We're in the playoffs. The Texans are in the playoffs, and we win the AFC division. So it looks like we're going to play the Texans either way. It was just a matter of who's going to win the division and who's going to host the playoff game. And we're going to host the playoff game here against the Texans. And look, we played the Jaguars last year in the wild card. Now we play another division foe in the Texans. But we beat the Chiefs. That's the bigger story. We beat the Chiefs. Final game of the season. We beat some hard-ass teams. We beat the Bengals, who were 9-3 when we beat them. We beat the Seahawks, who won the Super Bowl last season. And then we beat the Chiefs 28-24. We outrushed them. They outpassed us. No turnovers. That was the big story right there. No turnovers from Aaron Rodgers. Him versus Patrick Mahomes. Derrick Henry was really good. Holiday coming into his own, getting a lot of touchdowns. A.J. Brown was really good. Disley was good. Kraft has been good all season. Harold Landry, J.J. Watt has been good all season. Elijah Molden. We got a field goal blocked inside the 20 twice from Brett Kearns, so the special teams are really good. And 10 wins. So it was like 14, 13 wins the first season, 9 wins last season, 10 wins this season, but all winning seasons, all playoff appearances. And we're doing really good. Really putting ourselves in position to possibly make it to a Super Bowl and win one. But we need to get we haven't had a playoff victory since the first season, where we won a wild card match and we got eliminated by the Chiefs. But let's see how we did. Looking at our team rankings, we were 13 in points per game. Passing yards went from 31 to 27, so that's something. Rushing yards, we were number 5. We were number 2 last season. Defensive points per game, we were number 1, but we dropped down to number 4, still top 5. Passing yards went from like number 5 all the way down to 19, but the defensive rush was number 3. So we need to work on stopping the passing a little bit. It's not that bad. It's not horrible. And we still need to work on passing the ball, but that's just based off of our playbook. Looking at the passing leaders, Jacoby Brissett, he's on the damn Bucks. That's why he did for 5,000 yards. Like I said, they got to stop that playbook stuff. Daniel Jones, though, if he's even on the Giants, threw for 5,000 yards. Patrick Mahomes, number 2. He has Zeke Elliott, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry finally cracking that top 3 spot. Only had 12 touchdowns, though. But still, top 3 in rushing yards. You got Calvin Ridley. Who the hell is Hugh Langford? Devontae Adams, DeVorest Buckner, Danielle Hunter, Khalil Mack, Jalen Ramsey, Isaiah Simmons, J.O.K., Zayvon Collins, Shaq Thompson, Foyesade Olakun. Looking at our stats, we were almost 4,000 yards, though, from Aaron Rodgers, but not Aaron Rodgers' numbers. Top 4 defensive yards. Derrick Henry, you saw there. First in carries, 337. Point scored, 13th. And then A.J. Brown. Big season for him. Look, he had more numbers. 17 picks, bro. We only had 6 and 8 with Tannehill. We get a superstar Aaron Rodgers. 17 picks. 17 picks. 65% completion percentage, average 224.5 point game. Longest 79, and only 18 sacks. Shout out to the offensive line doing their thing. We got younger, and it worked out for us. 11 touchdowns for Holiday, bro. I don't care about the fumble. I don't care about the 2.7 to carry. 400 yards and 11 touchdowns as a rookie running back is what I want to see. Longest rush of the season was 71 yards. 4 touchdowns for De'Aaron Evans. Only 1 for Blasingame, 1 for Kraft. But great season from both of our running backs. Great season. At least we get 2,000-yard receivers now. We got Aaron Rodgers, A.J. Brown leading the way in receptions and yards, and then touchdowns goes to Kraft. He has 1,100 yards, following up his rookie season. And then Will Dissly, 60 and 5, and then 6 touchdowns for Richie James Jr. And Holiday also had a reception touchdown. Longest reception of the season was 79 yards to Kraft. Offensive line. I mean, Taylor Lewan only played in 12 games, but it's still under 10. Don't know if he did enough to get himself a new contract, but Russell Okung only missed 2 games. He was still under 10. Baker, as a rookie, only giving up 3 is really good. Redunce staying consistent, only giving up 2. And Nate Davis only gave up 1 sack. Great season for Nate Davis. Christian Fulton led the team in tackles. Jimmy Carlisle was hurt a little bit, but he still had 5 TFLs, 2 interceptions. And Monte Hooker had a half a sack a pick. Secondary was still good. We were top, number 4? But Bud Dupree continuing to do his thing. Harold Landry leading the team in TFLs. And then sacks, we had J.J. Watt leading the team. We'll tie in with Bud Dupree. Look at this pressure, man. Straight pressure. 4 players with double-digit sacks. Justin Vasher as a rookie, 4.5 is really good. Looking at the interceptions, we had 4 for Caleb Farley. Breakout season for him. And then looking at the forced fumbles, we had 1 for Jeff Simmons, 1 for Kevin Byard, 1 for Christian Fulton. We had a block for Jeff Simmons, Kevin Byard, and Vasher. We had no defensive touchdowns and no safeties. Kicking made all of his extra pointers, and then he missed 5. But remember that one game he missed 3, but 2 were blocked. So minus the 2 blocked field goals, he really only missed 3 field goals as a rookie. Inside the 20 only 6 times. Longest was a 66. But he did average 51.5, and then no special teams touchdown. Yearly awards, MVP is going to be awarded to Patrick Mahomes. Coach of the year goes to Sean Payton on the 49ers. No mention of us. AFC Offensive Player goes to Patrick Mahomes. Defensive Player of the Year goes to DeForest Buckner. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Anthony Wheeler, defeating our running back Holiday. Must be a quarterback. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Romeo Devon, that middle linebacker that we were going to take. And we get our safety Aldridge at 5. We get Vasher at 7, our defensive tackle. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback. Running back goes to Joe Mixon. Derrick Henry at 4. Receiver goes to Cortland Sutton. How is any of our receivers on there? Offensive lineman goes to Quentin Nelson, who signed with the Raiders. D lineman goes to DeForest Buckner. We got J.J. Watt at 5. Jeff Simmons at number 7. Linebacker is going to go to Von Miller. Harold Landry coming in at number 2. Bud Dupree coming in at number 3. Best DB goes to Kyle Duggar. Caleb Farley at number 4. And the best kicker goes to Jason Sanders, who is on the Chargers now. And we don't have our kicker in there. But we do have a wild card playoff round against the Houston Texans. Well, let's see if we can beat them. We swept them in the regular season, and we beat them again 3 times, just like the Jaguars did us. And now we got the Bengals, who we defeated already when they were 9-3 in the regular season, 28-20. Close game though from the Texans. I said, give it up to them. They fought their way back and put themselves in position to make the playoffs. So they did a really good job. We shut the running game down, ran all over them. We didn't have to pass it a lot of third down conversions. We did turn the ball over once. 1 pick from Aaron Rodgers, but look at that. No sacks from the O-line. We sacked Deshaun Watson 4 times. That might have been the difference. Our running game is on point. Fullback even had a touchdown. Touchdown for A.J. Brown. Touchdown for Sean Kraft. Harold Landry, Jeff Simmons, J.J. Watt. The pass rush. It is the pass rush. The pass rush is really good. We have 4 players with double-digit sacks. Move on to the second round, just like the first season, and now we have the 10-7 Bengals, who we already defeated. So if we can beat them again, we will be in the AFC Championship game. And I know who we're gonna play if we make it to the second round. But we do have the Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Shiesty, Joe Burrow, cool Joe Burrow, and let's try to knock them off. We are at home too. We get a home game. The Bengals must have upset somebody. Please let it be the Chiefs. Please let it be the Chiefs. But Aaron Rodgers in a Titans jersey coming out on the field. Got J.J. Watt. Don't even think that was J.J. Watt. And it is going to be the Chiefs or the Ravens who we play in the AFC Championship game if we can get past the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are going to get the ball first. Kevin Byard getting his hands on the ball. And Elijah Molden gets a pick off rip, and we're already in the red zone. Feed Derrick Henry. We get the first down. This should be a touchdown here. Oh, my God. Touchdown for Derrick Henry. 7-0. Just like that. It's only been 3 minutes into the game. Monty Hooker getting his hands on the ball. So our safety's getting, oh, my God. And then Joe Mixon breaks for a 67-yard instant touchdown. We get the ball, though. Our first true drive of the game. Big first down for Richie James Jr., who just won a Super Bowl with the Seahawks last season. And now we're feeding King Henry. Dylan Redunds with a big penalty, stupid penalty. Then they get a penalty from Frankie Lavu, giving us a first down. 3rd and 4, we need this. We get the big first down. We've been really good on 3rd down, throwing it to A.J. Brown. Now we got a 3rd and 12, and we get a touchdown for Sean Kraft, 14-7. Let's go. They're feeding Joe Mixon. It's been a long first quarter, and we cannot stop Joe Mixon. We can't stop Joe Mixon. C.J. Uzomah. They got Alexander Madison from my Vikings, and they're going to score here, and they're going to tie it up. This has been a great offensive game. Big penalty, though, for DeAndre Walker from them. And we get the first down. And it looks like whoever can get a stop on defense is going to win this game, because both offenses are just driving down the field with, big penalty from Chidobe Awuzie. Wait, why don't we have the ball? What the hell happened? Why didn't we score when we were in the red zone? How did they get the ball back? What the hell is going on? They just robbed me, bro. They didn't even show a turnover or nothing. Did we go for it on 4th down or something and then get it? This game, bro. They're going to score. 53 seconds to try to do something. Get some type of points on the board. Interception. So we get the ball to start the half. I feel like we're going to lose this game. Feed Derrick Henry. Oh, my God. Instant touchdown from Joe Mixon again. Another 67-yard. This game is bullshit. This game is full of shit, bro. Let's just get to the offseason. Know how this one's going to end. Let's end it. Taking forever for us to score, right? Yeah. Game's over. Fuck this game, bro. Lose by a touchdown, 35-28. Congratulations to the Cincinnati Bengals. Off to the offseason. go to the Pro Bowl, see if we have any noticeable ones. I would say Jeff Simmons. I would say it's going to be Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl. We would have played the Chiefs anyway. I'm going to say Jeff Simmons. I'm going to say Harold Landry. I'm going to say A.J. Brown or maybe our other receiver, Kraft. But Derrick Henry is going to make it as running back 3. None of our receivers, bruh. Not one receiver. Nate Davis is going to make it at right guard. Okay, J.J. Watt is going to make it for us. That's 3 Pro Bowlers, I believe. Bud Dupree makes it. He's going to get knocked back down to normal. And Caleb Farley makes it. Okay, a couple of guys there. Caleb Farley, Bud Dupree. Okay, Derrick Henry. But no Harold Landry or no Jeff Simmons either. But J.J. Watt does make it. Let's see if we have any depth trade upgrades. I would expect Caleb Farley to go up, definitely. A.J. Brown does not go up. Kraft does not go up. Robbery. Holiday comes out as a star. Looks like all of our rookies was a star. Baker was a star. The strong safety, I believe, was a star. Yeah, he was a star. But J.J. Watt, superstar. Vasher came out as a star. Harold Landry went up to superstar dev in season. And look at this. Caleb Farley goes up to superstar dev. What? Not expecting that. Happy. Let them keep it. Let them keep it, damn it. But it's an Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl. You never really see the Eagles there, so I am rooting for them, especially over the juggernaut Chiefs. And the Chiefs just beat them. Probably in overtime, though, 30-24. Super Bowl MVP goes to Derek Nottie. Patrick Mahomes was the MVP. Sean Payton, Alvin Kamara, Isaiah Simmons. And he had that quarterback for the Browns, Anthony Wheeler. And then that middle linebacker, Chris Myers, for the Detroit Lions. That was the middle linebacker that I wanted to take, too. Chris Myers. I remember that name. Mock Draft 3 should be out. We should see the retirements. And mock draft, they have us taking a running back. Okay. I don't agree with that. Is Derrick Henry retiring or something? Let me know something right now. Because we're not taking no damn running back in the first round. We have like a star dev backup running back now. The retirements, we'll check it out, see who it is. But Jason Kelce and Brandon Brooks both retire after losing in the Super Bowl. And we lose, oh my God, we lose J.J. Watt. But I was ready for it. We had that left in now that can come in and play for him. And who was the other guy who we lost? It was Russell Okung. So basically we lost the 2 guys that had the backups in place ready to replace them anyway. We had that right tackle that we took in the second round. We had that defensive end that we took in the third round. So great retirements. J.J. Watt gave us a lot. He helped out the pass rush. Now it's time to see who is up for the rest of the contracts. Aaron Rodgers. It's a big one. Do we bring him back? I think we do. Or do we draft a quarterback? I think we bring back Aaron Rodgers. He's not interested in signing. Well, guess what? Oh, my God. $42 million is a lot. I'm going to franchise tag Aaron Rodgers for at least 1 more year. Taylor Lewan was banged up, so I don't think we bring him back. De'Aaron Evans, we have his replacement. Chris Jackson was really good, but we need more veteran leadership when it comes to the secondary. Monty Rice, I would tell you this, was really good. I'll be willing to give him like a 2-year deal. It's not that much money. Rashad Weaver, no. Him, no. Naquan Jones, everybody else can go. But we get Aaron Rodgers back on a franchise tag. He is 40 years old. Don't know when he's going to retire. So we could draft his replacement, too. I know we traded away Tannehill. We would with Aaron Rodgers. We still won't rule out drafting, a quarterback. Maybe next season for year 4. For, this is part 3. Maybe we take one next year, like going into a year 5 with a new quarterback or something. But we got the 2 running backs. Let's see if Holiday kept his star dev. He did. Superstar still for Aaron Rodgers. Receiver, we got, Richie James and them. Maybe instead of Richie James, we go with Benfield next season. Tight end, still got Disley and Bush. Need a left tackle now. We have every other position. Left end, yep. So Thompson and Stuckey are going to have to step it up this upcoming season. Vasher, we got him now. We're looking really good. Bud Dupree made the Pro Bowl, but a lot of money for a guy that's just regressing, and he can't get over the dev trait robbery. Harold Landry got robbed of his superstar dev. They knock him back down to star. But Caleb Farley keeps his, so I will take that. Kevin Byard got robbed of his. He's down to star. And then strong safety, we got Amani Hooker. Did he get robbed of his? Not Brooks. I don't care about Antoine Brooks. I care about Amani Hooker. He still has star. So it looks like just Harold Landry got robbed and probably Bud Dupree got robbed because they keep doing it to him. And Aldridge, is he down to normal? That's so gay. Oh, that's so stupid. So we do need a middle linebacker now. Let's look at the free agency, see who is available. So, Tannehill ended up getting cut by the Vikings. He is available. Lions and Rams going after him. Running backs we don't need. I mean, having Gus Edwards with Derrick Henry, it's a lot of power back. We're not going to do it, though. A receiver. Don't think we need one. Tight end, we don't need one, even though we could bring in Austin Hooper to match the realistic signing. Falcons going after Tyron Smith, but he's just injury prone. You got Jake Matthews there. Taylor Lewan. I wouldn't mind bringing back Taylor Lewan for another year, but not at that price. I'll be willing to give him take a $625. Are you willing to take that to come back? And then Cam Jordan's there, but we're not going to do the whole J.J. Watt thing. We're going to go with Thompson. We're going to go with Vasher. We're going to go with Jeff Simmons. We could draft an edge rusher to replace Dupree or a true middle linebacker. Chidobe Awuzie had a big season. We could give up on Christian Fulton. Caleb Farley's a superstar dev now. I still want to give him that cornerback one thing, the one spot. So we're not going to sign secondary. And strong safety, we are good. So, yeah, we don't have a whole lot of people to sign. It's just bringing back Taylor Lewan and then, relying on the draft. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to play it safe here, save our money, and develop our own players. Bring back Taylor Lewan if he wants to come back. But we are going to try to – oh, he doesn't want to come back. Mock Draft 4 is out. And now they have us taking middle linebacker. Don't hate it. We need a middle linebacker too. Be block shedding. And, he's just a decent player. I think we're going to look for something better, though. They always sizing me, bro. They always trying to get me to take these sorry-ass players. Stats not really that good. They always do me like that. We are going to look at the quarterbacks, though. There's 3 top 5 guys. There is a first or second round dude here who has a throw accuracy mid. He has elite speed. He looks like a beast. I'm going to put him on the list. And then we're going to look at the receivers. Not really. I like the receivers that we got. We are good at receivers. Jaquan Maben. Gotta take him. 6'8", 330. He has my government name. Might have to take him. Might have to trade up and take him. But especially if we don't get Lewan back. But we are going to look at the other dudes. Look at Travis Pope out of Alabama. He has 8 impact block and B awareness. He's the fastest, most agile dude. That would fit our scheme. But he only has C pass block finesse. I don't like that. Let's look at Joe Price. 8 impact block and B run blocking. He has B lead block, A run block power. We know he's a great run blocker. We don't know anything about pass blocking. Let's look at Bobby Carnage. Let there be carnage. Carnegie. It's not even carnage. I can't read. I guess I can't. Let's look at Alex Walker. 6'6". Oh, man, these left tackles are just garbage, man. Let's look at center. We can always find a center and move out the left tackle. Let's look at Doug Calhoun. B awareness, B pass blocking, A run block finesse. He's more of a run blocker, so I don't want that. And then we'll look at the right tackles real quick. These first rounds, let's look at Chris Reed. We know his run blocking. Why don't we know the pass blocking? A lead blocking. Why don't we know pass blocking? So we got Rob Anthony. A awareness, C run block, A lead block, A pass block finesse. I want Rob Anthony as our first round pick. Then we're going to look at middle linebacker. They sized me with, I think it was Kendricks, right? So I got Joe Kitchens. He just looks okay. So I got Daniel Kendricks, A pursuit, B awareness, D catching, D injury though. But I like his stats. So I got Monty Huggins, B tackling, C zone, B awareness, B tackling. He just looks okay, but he looks decent enough. Oh my God, this R2 button, bro, has been sticking the past couple of weeks, and it is annoying the hell out of me. It is annoying the hell out of me. A lot of first and second round middle linebackers. This dude has D zone, B catching, B play reg, C man. He looks like a pass coverage guy. Let's look at Stoudemire real quick. C pursuit, C block shedding. Doesn't look like the answer. So we got Deontay Peters. B awareness, A injury, and that's about it. We'll look at Carrington. Look at these other two dudes, and then after that, probably just gonna look at cornerback. Do we give up on Christian Fulton? Caleb Farley is a superstar now. So do we give up on Christian Fulton? C catching, C press, runs a 4.37, A kick return. Still like a decent player. I would put him on the list. So we got Julius Bonds, C press, C coverage. Looks like the same type of player, really fast, probably good at return. So probably the same type of player, same type of deal. This dude sucks. Trash. Not worth looking at. And trash. Not worth looking at. And then we'll look at Dwayne Hicks, B catching, C man. Okay, might have something there. B tackling, might be something there with Dwayne Hicks. And then we'll look at the first and second round dudes real quick, and that'll be the last guys we look at. 6'3", A injury, B hit power. So we got Dante Leonard, C press, 4.44. Just see these cornerbacks aren't that impressive. I don't really like this draft class, so probably going to be a weak draft class. Don't know what's going on with Taylor Lewan. Don't know why he doesn't want to sign. Okay. He's looking to come back. We'll welcome him back with open arms. And he does come back. We have a 5th-year option. And it is going to be for Caleb Farley. He just went to Superstar Dev, so we're picking it up. We want to keep him around. And I'm not going to do the private workouts. I don't really believe in it for this class. This class is really weak. I mean, the only options we have is Taylor Lewan's eventual replacement or Aaron Rodgers' eventual replacement. Other than that, take a middle linebacker. In the middle linebacker class looks weak. Take a cornerback to replace Christian Fulton or even Elijah Molden just to get better in the secondary. Take a receiver maybe, but like secondary isn't the problem. It's the passing yards. And we do take a receiver, but we got Richie James. We got Kraft. We have the return dude that we took last season. So don't know what we're going to do with a first-round pick. Do we just trade up? This class is weak. Do we just trade up for a player that we really want? Mock Draft 5 is out, and we could trade up for like one of these quarterbacks or a left tackle, maybe even this receiver, Dean Shepard, 6'5", A catching traffic, 4.3. My God. Elite acceleration, elite jumping, elite strength. First in jumping, first in bench, first in speed. He's 6'5", bro. 223. I'm trading up with the Seahawks. Looking at the free agency recap, I'm giving them back Richie James Jr. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving them back Richie James Jr. The Giants get Tyron Smith, but I really just want to look at and focus on our division. And the Jaguars get Rodney Hudson. That's scary. Texans get Casey Hayward. Another good move. Austin Hooper. All right, the Jaguars are probably going to win the division again. Texans making a couple moves. They're going to be good. It's going to be a battle between us, the Texans, and the Jaguars. I don't know what the hell the Colts got going on, but I know what I got going on. I'm going to make a trade with my Seattle Seahawks because I'm not feeling this draft class that much anyway. give up a future first round pick, our third, and I want their pick. I want pick 6. So a first this year, a first next year, and a third this year for pick 6. We're taking that receiver. He's a beast, bro. 6'5". He's the fastest receiver in the class. The strongest receiver in the class. The highest jumping. He runs a 4.33 at 6'5", bro. He has A catching, A route running. He's a beast. He is a beast. Pair him up with A.J. Brown and Kraft, and then we still have Richie James in the return, dude, bro. Put these weapons around Aaron Rodgers. We can't fail. We can't fail. Better not. Cardinals go quarterback. It's so stupid. Lions go edge rusher. I like that pick. Dolphins go quarterback. They give up on Tua. Colts go left tackle. Okay. They're in our division. And then Vikings go quarterback after losing Tannehill to free agency. And now we have to make our selection. We traded up for one player and one player only, and that is Dean Shepard. This dude is a beast. Rob Anthony, thought about drafting him, but we traded up for this dude. Look at this, bro. 6'5", 223, 22 years old. Why do they have the Chiefs picture there twice? But look at this. Elite speed at 4.33. 22 bench reps, number 1. First in jumping, first in 40-yard dash, first in bench press. Elite jumping, elite strength, elite speed, and then look at these skills. B ball coverage, A catch of traffic, A meter route running, B short route running. He's a beast. I'm taking Dean Shepard, the receiver. Hidden dev, 94 acceleration, 93 speed, 96. Bro, he's a beast. Him with A.J. Brown, and then the season that Kraft just had, and we still have Richie James Jr. who can get 1,000 yards. Oh, my God. This offense better make a major jump. And now we're just going to simulate to the third round, and then we'll probably just try to get like a middle linebacker or an offensive lineman or a cornerback or something. Whoa, I forgot. We don't have a third round pick, but we still have our second round pick. And who is there? So we need cornerback, right? I did put Dwayne Hicks on our list. And as far as middle linebackers, I don't think I put any one of these dudes on the list. B awareness, A injury, C player, C hit power. He actually does not look that bad. Peters does not look that bad. What about the quarterback situation? So the quarterback is gone. Oh, man. So either Peters, the right tackle we wanted, is gone. Yeah, it's either that middle linebacker or this cornerback. C awareness, B catching. He gets injured, but he's great at tackling and catching and kick return. Play rec is not. But man coverage, see, oh man, I don't know. I'm thinking Peters, bruh. His zone isn't good, but his awareness, his injury, his play rec, his hit power, we know that that's all good. So Deontay Peters might be the guy here, and I'm going to take a chance on him.
Okay, it's the Saints now on the
Love
clock.
the speed. Don't like the depth trait. But I think he's going to be a good player. I think he's going to be a really underrated player for us at that linebacker position. Why do we have another? I thought I gave up a third-round pick. I must have had 2 third-round picks. I hope we can still land that cornerback I wanted. And, of course, he's gone. But we do find another one here. A stamina, C catching, C injury, C zone coverage. We might have just found a steal at center, or a cornerback, I want to say. I meant to say. I'm going to take him. Taylor Pritchett out of Ohio State.
All right, on the clock now, the Saints.
And I don't know if we have a 4th, 5th round pick. We don't have. Oh, we do have a 4th round pick. The rest of the draft is really weak. Really don't care what other positions we draft. I mean, we could go quarterback. Don't think there's nobody there. We took a quarterback last year. I don't want to just keep taking quarterbacks. That'll make Aaron Rodgers really mad. That dude actually does not look that bad. Really could sim out. Could take a left tackle. Somebody to sit behind Taylor Lewan. And I think that's what we're going to do. I think that would be the best option to do. is to take a left tackle, sit behind Taylor Lewan. We only brought him back on a year deal anyway. So getting him back on a 1 year, get him back on a 1 year deal. He'll start the season, and then we'll replace him. Kind of do what we did with J.J. Watt and what we did with Russell Okung. But the thing is, trying to find a tackle worth drafting. Don't see one just yet. And I don't think we're going to find one. Yeah, there isn't one. So, might look at the guard position. Somebody that we can kick out to tackle. B, impact blocking. That's a good sign. A, injury. B, lead block. The run block sucks. So, we know the run block sucks, but his pass blocking, we don't know. It might be good. So, I might take a chance on that dude. Kick him out to right tackle. Let's take him. Eric Pearson.
It's the Saints.
All he knows is to be impact blocking, so we'll move him out to right tackle, see how he does there. And then I don't know about the 5th, 6th, and 7th round picks. We do have a 5th round pick. I don't even know what more positions to take. We're good at tight end. Will Dissly hasn't been like amazing. But we could use a 3rd tight end. A blocking tight end, even though we still have Will Dissly. We have the other guy under him. More depth at running back. When I think about it, more depth at running back. We lost Evans. They must have released Deontay Foreman. Don't know what the hell happened to him. And we might have found a hidden gem. Can't spin move, can't catch, but the carrying and the break tackle is really good at 5'9", 206. He just can't catch. Let's take a chance on him.
The Saints are on the clock now.
There's a lot of speed. We needed a fast running back anyway. And the only other thing I could think of is punter. Another cornerback. Edge rusher. Bud Dupree. Still have him on the roster. Can't believe I forgot about edge rusher. I can't believe I forgot about edge rusher. Can't believe I forgot about edge rusher. Bud Dupree is regressing. C finesse, B power, the zone. We're going to take Harold Peppers. He looked pretty damn good. But we needed an edge rusher, and we might have to take a couple of them. Might need a backup behind Harold Landry.
The Titans now on the
I think I'm going to take another edge rusher, but on the right side. I think that's what we're going to do. Take another edge rusher, right outside linebacker. Dude has deep pursuit. Elite speed, it said, but deep pursuit. So we're not going to take him. C block shedding for this dude. Slow, but the B catch and C block shedding, D finesse moves. He looks like a stand-up linebacker. So we don't need that unless we move him inside the middle linebacker. Might not be able to find. Might have to let the computer make this pick, to be honest with you. Unless we go to defensive end and find one, like a 4-3 defensive end, and then move him outside, the outside linebacker, see who D tackling. Let's take him. Chandler McNally. This draft class looks like it was weak to me. Just want to get out of it. We got the guy that we wanted, the big body receiver. He looks like a freak, man. He looks like I said, one of those DK Metcalf types, one of those A.J. Brown type of dudes. We still have A.J. Brown, so now we have damn near 2 A.J. Browns. 79 overall as a rookie. Dude better be an X factor. He is a beast. 94 acceleration, 93 speed, 82 catching, 87 catching traffic. He can run routes. 96 jumping. Pair him up with A.J. Brown and Kraft, Aaron Rodgers, Derrick Henry. This offense going into year 4 is going to be something. And then we just whiffed on the other pick. 65, second round pick, middle linebacker. I should have went with the cornerback. The cornerback we did go with was 65. 64, yeah, this draft class is weak. 68 overall running back, though, in the 5th round. And then, yeah, the rest of the draft was nothing, but I think we did get the best player in the draft. Let's look at the overalls. Tied with the running back that the Giants took, but yeah, he was the best player in the draft. And look at that, the Jaguars Goddamn juggernaut Jags getting a stud receiver right after us. Right after us. They just didn't have to trade up, and we had to trade up. But we got the best player in the draft in Dean Shepard. But once again, 3 for 3, making the playoffs, second division title of the rebuild. Got a division win, second round exit from the Cincinnati Bengals, but I think we'll be right back there, especially with our improved offense. But that'll wrap it up for part 3. Until the next episode.